Okay, we're here today in the London Borough of Camden with Stephen. Thank you very much for inviting me. Now, what I love about doing these films is that you learn much more about the person than the process. Now, before today, I knew you as a person who was a lover of books. In fact, I know you have the complete works of Elizabeth Beresford.
I do indeed.
But really, I see you have a love of recycling.
As well, yes.
Because
not quite as a high level, such a high level, but enough to be declare my interest. Yes.
When I wanted to come do the filming, I said, could you just show me where you go to recycle? And
yes.
you see this. He provided this map of all the bring banks that you go to in Camden, and you've got a rating system.
Yes,
so it's like a Michelin guide to Camden bring banks.
As for my purposes only, they're not absolutely fixed like that. It's just.
Well, Stephen, I live in Brent, and before they actually came to my house to take my recycling, there was a recycling centre nearby. Do you know how many times I went to that?
No, I don't know.
I can go.
Didn't you ever go?
Because I'm lazy.
Oh, I think.
So you're like the
well,
opposite of lazy, because you don't just do. So explain how you do recycling for other people.
Well, it's, the church. The main place I do other things for people for is I just when I go in to Sacristy after I collect the bottles there, and then when I go down to the kitchen, if I see some things around which can be recycled, I just take them. If I and the other recycling which I do is if I'm walking in the street, not cycling, and I've got a bag and I know I'm going to pass a recycling point, I will pick up things out off the street as well, but I never bring them home and be fanatic about it.
No.
But that kind of thing. And there's two neighbours here, numbers 1 and number 2, and they don't do much recycling. If I happen to be visiting them and I see things in their bins, I'll take them out. But they don't mind. And
I said to you, what about your food waste? And you said, oh, I don't have any food waste.
Well, I never never in 20 or 30 years have I ever not eaten some food that I prepared. So the actual food is never wasted, but have waste in the sense of orange peel, kiwi fruit peel, banana skins and some which you don't eat. And I haven't thought of saving those because they're not a great deal, as you can see from my...
Okay, so Camden, you have these bring banks where you take your recycling. What about food waste? Do they offer anything for your food waste?
There is one, only I just made it's 100 steps away. I just walked there the other night.
Brilliant. So
we'll go there again in the game.
Because we've done this slightly differently. Is that we're going to do the figures now, and then we're going to go to your bring banks and see the sort of things that you do.
Yeah. All right. Yes. But I say there's the paper is just in the yard out here. So I usually take, and then the food is nearby, but the other one's a bit further away.
Okay. So the London Borough of Camden, they currently have a recycling rate of 29.8%. Okay, and they spend £2.3 million a year on landfill tax, which has just gone up because it's now April 2011. It's just gone up by £8 a tonne. But let's see your figures to see if you're guilty of the...
I think not somehow.
Okay, all right. So the recycling, 18 kilograms. Residual waste, 750 grams. Okay, total 80. So your recycling rate is 96%, Stephen, and I don't think realistically
you can cut that down very much. No.
So that's absolutely excellent. I'll just look at the charts. Okay. So this is Camden here. Yeah. And this is you.
Oh, right. Wow.
Congratulations, Steve. Right. Let's go to those bags.
I get a star pulled out of the dustbin.
You do. Thank you. Okay, so this is literally 50 feet from your flat. It's amazing. And this is paper, so...
Only paper.
Okay, so Stephen, how far is this food waste concerned?
Well, this is just one 100 steps from my own front door. It's not really very far.
When you said you had no food waste, I had my suspicions about it. I haven't noticed you making your own marmalade.
But we've got plum tree outside and I've made jam out of that plum.
Excellent. Okay, So
Jamsons rather.
put it in, it says no plastic bags or packets, so you're just going to empty that in. Okay, these bring bags had 3 stars because you actually can sort them into different coloured glass.
If I go and look for, I don't usually.
No, that's excellent. And you were saying about the tops, the metal tops?
Well, if they've got metal tops, I always take them off and put them into the tins, big tins. It's the same kind of metal.
Right. So are you going to trust me to put these in the right ones?
Yeah.
I live in Brent, you know, we're not allowed.
Oh, I've got some
Is that
white.
clear? Is that clear?
Well, that's brown one. Now this is all plastic, so that's all. Sorry, it's
Liquor carton board.
this right, yeah. Good.
Where does that go?
This is it.
This is cans.
Well, it also says. There's some glass in there, or some
Do these ever get full so that they're
Yes.
overflowing?
yes.
So do you ring the council and tell them?
No, I don't, because they are looked at quite often, I'm sure, but they do sometimes get very full.
Okay,
Right,
excellent.
2 boxes there.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you
Stephen.
very much. See you at the.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.